I'm Chet Williams, and we're f***ing live. Okay, all right, so hey, we're all here. Everyone's on this board. No f***ing up today. This is a pretty goddamn big day, so I'm feeling pretty good. So go give a 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cue music, please. We wish you a Merry Chetmas. We wish you a Merry Chetmas. We wish you a Merry Chetmas. And some ice cold night light. We wish you a Merry Chetmas. We wish you a Merry Chetmas. We wish you a Merry Chetmas. And some ice cold night light. I'm pretty f***ed up. I can't feel my. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Chetmas happening. We wish you a Merry. All right, cut. Cut. All right. Okay. All right. Well, hey y'all. This is me. It's me. This is Chet, old Saint Chet, or Chetmas, Chet Williams. We're fucking live, and we got a pretty special. Episode today. It's the Chetmas special. So, Merry Chetmas to all of you, all, and to all a good night, and hey, and hey. So today's on Trailer Talk, Chetmas special with Chet, old Saint Chet, or Chet Williams. We got a lot of cool shit lined up. We're going to be doing some cool things that most people do on Chetmas. Now, I don't know if you celebrate Chetmas or not, but I'll tell you it's a pretty important holiday. I'm not going to get into history or the lore or anything of that sort. But Chetmas is important to me because I'm Chet, old Saint Chet. And we're going to have a lot of good songs, a lot of good dancing. We're going to do some cool shit. I don't know about special guests or not. I think I'm special enough. And so, but tonight, like I said, we got a lot of cool shit. I've been drinking Natty Light for about, say all day. This is part of Chetmas is get all fucked up and drinking Natty Light. So, but today, we're sponsored by, two things. Dr. Dolittle 2. This is an important movie. And it means a lot to me, and it's kind of the foundation of Chetmas. So if you really want to know more about Chetmas and the lore, and like I said, just give this movie, pop it in your VHS, VCR. I don't think it's will fit in the DVD player, but it sure is. This is one hell of a fucking movie, and I recommend it. And if you want to know more about Chetmas, here you go. But we do have an official sponsor. Official sponsor for Chetmas. It's a Chexmix. So we got the Chexmix. This is king size, family size, traditional Chexmix savory, Chexmix, snackmix.com. So Merry Chexmix, Merry Chexmix to you. So, well, I'll show you guys a little bit about Chexmix. It's a pretty traditional, like I said, traditional food. And they got about 4 or 5 different pieces in here. But pretty good shit. But there's a lot to chew. It gets stuck in my beer. The goodness what here in my beer. So this is Chexmix.com, and it's not a bad thing to wash down your Chetmix, Chexmix with a little bit of Natty Light. So get you your Chexmix. And that's pretty good. So what we got in here for Chexmix, we got a square pretzel. We got a dong shaped little bread boy. That looks pretty good. I'm eating my beard here. We got the regular hexagon, not hexagon, square Chex piece. If you're familiar with Chex, there's more on this than Dr. Diddle too, with Chexmix and Chetmas, beg your pardon. So that's pretty good shit. Then you got this one circle pretzel, and you can stick the dong bread in here, and that's kind of symbolic of whatever you want to be symbolic of. So that's kind of sexual, but at the same time, it's kind of like a wedding ring. Well, hey, this is like we got Hank in here, and kind of a special, looks like a love letter. I don't know, coming from Hank, you never know. I kind of thought Hank was dead, but I guess I'll just read this out loud. Dear Chet, you will be visited by 3 ghosts today on the Chetmas special. And and also your show has been canceled. You've been I guess Hank, I don't know where the fuck you got this, but I guess Disney's suing us. So okay, go ahead. I need some time here. Go ahead and go to commercial. Joy to the world, the show is done. I got fucking sued by Disney. I guess the Lion King is a trademark fucking thing, etc., 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 etc. All right, cut that shit. Go and go to the next song. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Man, my balls are really red. I slept with this gal and I don't know how. My rash got on my ye old dong. Feels like my balls are roasting on an open fire. Drink the pain away. I'm pretty messed up. Yeah, man, you know what's up. It's Chetmas time. It's Chetmas time. All right, go and cut that.
Joyful all ye nations rise. Join the triumph.
Go ahead and start that over. All right, I'm ready. You know, Ronald and Ruben and Rocky and Rand and Lou Bega and Rickson and Cal Ripken. But do you recall the most famous man whose name starts with R? Randy, my stepdad Taylor, has a big old pickup truck. And if you ever saw it, you'd say, man, that's one nice truck. Randy used to hit me and tell me I was shit. I never got the courage to whip his ass. Then one day I called my friend. Don't cut it. All right. Well, hey y'all, we're back. Ugh. All right, so we're back, and we're like I said, Mary Chetmas. This is Chet, old Saint Chet Williams. We're yeah, and Mary Chexmix, and we're gonna go to a segment that I've been looking forward to. Is a Chetmas Chet list, wish list. So I got some letters around the world from people that were wanting certain things for Chetmas. So I got some letters here. This one's from Enrique. He's down in Tejas, over by Mexico. And Enrique says that he wants a big red bike for Chexmix. Chetmas. Well, Enrique, I got one word for you. Get a job. We don't do bikes for Chetmas, or we don't do toys for tots or tater tots. So Enrique, good luck wanting a big red bike. Get a job. Next, we got Sally in California. She just wants a little bit of Chet for Christmas. Well, so I'll tell you what. You come on over to my trailer anytime. Give y'all. This is. I hope. All right. So Sally's a grown woman. That's good. Sally, come on over to the trailer anytime for Chetmas, Chexmix. I really don't have anything else from Santa's wish list. So I really don't. I think we might. I'm not sure. So, Mary Chet. Well, this looks nice. Is this Hank, or is this a Mary? Is Hank, or is this? I read the note. There's one of them ghosts. So right here is. I think this. I think this ghost is on my lap right now. Yeah. Yeah, I really think this guy just on my lap, guys. I don't know how I feel about that. You boy? Did you boy? Well, this ghost just on my lap. So I'm gonna go ahead and wish y'all Merry Chetmas and get the out of here. All right, I got on me. Go and roll a commercial. I got all over me. Let's go, commercial. I'll tell you, this is the worst fucking Chetmas ever. I got fucking, this shit's canceled anyway, so. Whatever. Let's keep drinking this natty light. I'm all f***ed up. Let's go ahead and roll music. Are we back? We rolling, I bet? We rolling? All right. Roll it. Snow. Sleigh. Over there. Go. Oh, I forgot the words of this one. Oh, hey. I remember the dance though. Hey, yeah, Chetmas all the way. Yeah. All right, go cut it. Welcome back to Chetmas special. This is old Saint Chet or Chet Williams. We're moving on. I got the shit cleaned off of me. We're still canceled, getting sued by Disney. We're moving in. Got the shit off, so we're good. We're gonna move on to our next segment, with the arts and crafts, because with every Chetmas special, according to Dr. Doolittle 2, and sponsored by Chexmix, there's a you got to be festive and you want to do a little bit of arts and crafts. So we're gonna do some arts and crafts. I got this pistol here for another ghost. This is I'm not getting shit on by another ghost. So beware, buddy. I'm tired of these guys. I'm not dealing with no more ghost shit. Okay. So this is for you. Don't be no sudden movements. Okay. All right. So with arts and crafts, we're gonna use on Chetmas. We use Chexmix. So your first one, if you want to do a little bit of garland, or not garland, but something of the sorts. You get some fishing line from your tackle box or your local tackle bait store, and so we got a line here. We just kind of start threading the Chexmix. We start threading that Chexmix through. Hey, don't you be moving, boy. And I don't trust these fucking ghosts. So when we're making our crafts, what you want to do is you want to get something pretty and something pretty cool for your Christmas tree. Now some of these Chexmix pieces are going to be kind of difficult to get through, but that's okay. What you want to do is you want to take your time and you say that's a nice little thing right there. See, some of these you just can't even get through. Chexmix really didn't think that one through when it came to Chet. Oh, see, we got that through. Oh, that's nice. We got it. Hey, look at that. So, I think the best route here is to get on Chexmix.com and check out what you can do for Chetmas. So, there's got to be more in here. All right, here's a circle one. That's an easy one. I don't know about these dog-shaped Chexmixes, but yes, good luck. Get through. Yeah, you can't do that. So when you're done, we got us a nice Chexmix thing here. So we're good. Let's string her out. Make sure you tie her off. Things are looking good, and so you got it. Chexmix.com. And so when you're ready and you get enough Chexmix on, you just kind of dangle that on there on your Chetmas tree. I got a pretty nice Chetmas tree here. I went ahead and did a little bit of pre-decorating. Don't you fucking move. Pre-decorating, and you string that across there, and that's a pretty nice thing right there. But there are other things you can do if you want to decorate your Chetmas tree anymore. You get your nice tin here, or a paper plate would be just fine. But then you get some school glue, and this is a bonus one, 25% more. Go and get that in the shop, wouldn't you? This is a nice one. So you get your glue out, and whoop. Get that glue on there, that's nice. All right. You want to get all of it. You want to get your money's worth on Chetmas. That's what it's all about. Just so check out Dr. Doolittle too. So you got our glue in the pan there. There's an old saying, is a bird in the bush and the glue in the pan. And so we got more glue here. We might as well go ahead and pop that in there too. Oh, that's nice. So we got that set, looking pretty good, looking pretty crafty. Once again, it's a bonus. So what you do is you get your glue set. We've got our garland up on the tree. It's a pretty nice little thing. And so you want to get you an ornament. I like to use a Natty Light can. And you take it and you want to rotate it counterclockwise, so towards yourself. You want to dip that in the pan, and you want to roll it. You want to roll it on the can and get that covered in the glue there. That's nice. I smell something kind of funny. You all smell that? Yeah, whatever. All right, so we got the glue on the pan. Your next move, you want to take some Chexmix in your hand. You want to crumble her up all over that. You want to get her nice and covered. She's got enough little glue there, and so keep going there till you got enough you feel comfortable with. It's kind of up to you. It's how you're feeling on the Chetmas holiday, how much you want to decorate, and you just kind of run that with the glue on the can, and it's looking pretty good. You might want to turn it, give it half turn so you can see the underside of her. And she's a nice one. This is shaping up to be pretty nice. I think this goes shit again. This is a different, I think this goes shit. I can smell it. And I fucking, so anyways, we're gonna keep going here. So you get your can, and when you're done, you got your nice Christmas Chexmix Chetmas ornament. It's looking pretty healthy. I think you might want to let that dry for a little bit. That Chexmix is falling right off. There's a little bit of Natty Light in there too. That's okay. That'll help it bond. So we're gonna sprinkle some on top, and we're looking good. And that looks pretty tasty actually. So I'm gonna give that taste. Either way, that doesn't taste very good, but it is an ornament, so it's not supposed to taste that good. It's just supposed to look pretty. So we got that, and when you're all set, you just go ahead and set that on your tree here. We don't want to get it on the American flag. We're going to put that next to our garland, and We got a Chetmas Chetmas ornament right there. And make sure that stays on there. And that glue ought to adhere to the tree. So that's pretty nice. This is our craft corner at Chetmas, so go to commercial.
Joyful all ye nations rise, join the Chet.
It's beginning to look a lot like Chetmix, Chexmix, all through the town. Hey y'all, welcome back. This is old St. Chet, or Chet Williams, however you want to look at it. I'm pretty f***ed up. With Chetmas comes all the great food and fanfare and festivities, and we've kind of covered all that except for the food. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do some of the food. One of my favorite Chetmas treats, which is the Chetmas pudding. So we're gonna make us a nice Chetmas pudding. Once again, this is sponsored by Chexmix. So our key ingredient with the Chetmas puddings is Chexmix. So what we do here, I think this is our third ghost here, so I hope this one doesn't shit. I got protection here, but I'm kind of giving up here. So go ahead and hold that for me there, Mr. Ghost. Thank you, sir. I got too much time on my hands, too much stuff to do, not enough time. So when we're making the Chetmas pudding, there's three key ingredients. There's the pudding itself, chocolate pudding for the Chetmas chocolate pudding. I hope this ghost doesn't make a chocolate pudding in his pants, because I'm not f***ing down with that anymore. So please don't shit during the food part. That's unsanitary. Health code be all over our asses. And we got Chexmix, Chexmix.com, traditional. We got a little bit of Natty Light in the bottle here. You pop top there, right there, and you go. And it's pretty good. So the step one, you want to get your dish, and of course you want a clean counter space. We got a little bit of Natty Light, but that is alcohol, so it is sanitary. That'll be sanitary. So you got your dish here. You want to get your loaf dish. You pick that up at the Dollar General there. You get your pudding. You go ahead and take your thing off. I like to take this and lick it. That's good pudding. I got a hair in that pudding. So you take the pudding, and we don't really have utensils. This is just my kitchen. I don't really have a lot of utensils. I like to eat out a lot. But anyways, you take the pudding and you squeeze it out. And you get that in your dish. We got here that's not really going to work, but I gave it a shot. So you want to empty all your pudding cups into your loaf pan. One at a time there. And that's looking nice. And about this time of the holidays, I really just start to get sentimental when I start thinking about Chetmas pudding. It's something that me and my stepdad Randy used to make. And my best cousin Billy would come over. Randy would lock his ass up because he couldn't get him shut the f*** up. But my best cousin Billy would wait patiently in the closet while we made our famous pudding. Don't you get any ideas with this pudding here, Ghost? We got all our pudding here. We're gonna get that nice mix right there. But it's just a really nice treat, and you want to make sure that this pudding's at the right temperature. We used a little bit of magic. to make sure that was good. That's pretty good. Pretty good pudding mix. So next step, get you some Chexmix. Yeah, I got family size here. Chetmix. And so you got our pan, you let that pudding set there for a second. And you pop a little bit of Chexmix in there. Some good shit. I'm gonna get a handful of that. You take your utensil here and you just start lightly tapping in there. Now there's a scene in Dr. Dolittle too where they briefly mentioned the Chetmas pudding. That's where the whole lore came from. There's this very brief mention of pudding. Now the thing is, you want to be careful when you're working this Chexmix in to the pudding is you don't want to overwork it. If you overwork it, it's underpaid, and that's not a good thing. You want to make sure your Chexmix is paid for and not overworked. You want to work it in slowly and make it feel good about itself and make it feel good about what's happening to it. So we got consent from the Chexmix, which is super important. Nice and easy there, nice easy strokes. And then you want to start doing some turns. And that's real nice right there, because that pudding's really starting to come together. And what happens is the yeast inside the Chexmix is kind of gonna coagulate there with the pudding itself. The pudding's kind of an adhesive in itself, which is a pretty cool thing. So when you're working this, you just want to make sure you're patient and you got enough time in your hands. I know the holidays, the Chetmas season is a busy time for all of us. So we want to make sure you got enough time to put the care and love into your food, because that's the third ingredient is love. So consider that you have time and love ready for the Chexmix. So that's a pretty nice mix right there. I'm really liking the way that's coming together. There's a little bit of TLC in that pudding. And so one of my favorite things I like to do around the holidays, when all the younglings come around and see you making it, you let them lick this spatula. And in this case, it's not a spatula, but it's one of these little things that I don't know what to call it. But I'm gonna let this ghost here go ahead and lick it. We can probably lick it at the same time. And that's pretty good pudding. So step 3, after you got it mixed, go ahead and get a good shot of that. That's a nice mix right there. Get close up of that. Kind of get Dr. Dolittle in there too, because that's part of it. You want to let this chill out for about a little bit. So let it chill out. We're going to set it right here. Going to let that chill out. Another party favorite with Chexmix, you just get you another one of these bread pans. This one's empty, no magic tricks, nothing up my sleeve. Okay, you take your bag of Chexmix, and voila. You can put a little pudding around the edge from your leftover pudding cup. You just kind of work that around the edge in case somebody wants to dip, because that's a nice mix too. But it's a lot more of a casual dish, and something for, I know you stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, stay-at-home stepdads. You got not a lot of time. You want a little more casual dish. You got friends coming over. It's a Chetmas season, so you can kind of just work that around there. And it's kind of like a French and onion dip. Less the French and less onion, more chocolate and more Chexmix. So work that around the edge. You don't got to let this chill or anything. The moment you make this, it's ready to go. So you get your hand full, you can scrape you some there. And that's pretty good. And then from there, So that's a party favorite. It's an easy dish. I made that in about 10 seconds, as you saw. And so we're gonna come back here. We're gonna check back in on our Chetmas pudding, and I think it's pretty chilled out. Yep, this looks nice and chill, no negative energy. So you got your Chetmas pudding. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and dig on in. I like to make sure and get your handful. You want to get a good handful. Yeah, and that's the thing about this pudding is it's got a real good texture to it. You can move it around in your hands. Go right in your mouth. And it's pretty good. You want to make sure you get all of it. And it's probably a good thing to have a little bit of wet nap ready at all times. So, man, this pudding's pretty good. See, that's the thing about Chetmas pudding. It's my stepdad Randy said it once, and I'll say it again. You make it right the first time, you'll make it right every time. And Dr. Doolittle 2, starring Eddie Murphy, it's a good one. So let's just go ahead and let's go ahead and go commercial here. I'm all f***ed up. This pudding can't keep my beard on. And I really like this ghost. I'm pretty sure he did take a shit because I can smell it again. So let's go and get commercial. I'm gonna get cleaned up here. I'm just gonna go ahead and get cleaned up here. So y'all got any more now? I'm all f***ed up here. Let's get on out of here. Well, hey y'all, welcome, Mary Chexmix, Chetmas to you. I'm pretty f***ed up. I'm pretty bummed out about the show being canceled, but don't let that take it away from you. Take away from your Chetmas holiday spirit. So, if I could wish Merry Chetmas to all, and to all Chexmix Chip, and I wish y'all to have Merry Chetmas and happy Chetmas. I'm married. I'm Chris. I'm married. I'm married. I'm married. Chip. Married Chip. You pulled the trigger